Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pitties as a Logray and Wicket. The Ewok Pitties as I like to call them. But they actually are based off of real Ewok characters from Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. And yeah, as a huge Star Wars fan myself, being my other favorite franchise, other than Cars of course, I really did want to get some more of the Star Wars cars. And guys, today is May 4th. Not only will I be uploading this Star Wars cars review, but I'll also be doing a mass review of all the Star Wars cars that I have. Not including these guys, because these will be a separate unboxing video. I did get these for my birthday, and I accidentally hit the packaging and kind of went backwards. So there they are. A whole lot of extra space for them. Then you have Star Wars and cars, and the Ewoks themselves with a kind of creepy looking Wicket W arc. And then, of course, all these trees and such in the background. Then on the back, you have some other cars released in this wave. Sarge as Palpatine, Lightning as Jedi Knight Luke, but he's just listed as Jedi Luke. Then you have the Ewoks and the tractors as Royal Guards. I believe I pointed this out in my haul video, but you could vaguely see in blue work in progress going across that photo. Because this is not what they actually look like on the real packaging. You could just vaguely see work in progress. So I guess their designs came a bit late into production. Anyway guys, let me just get this opened up. Hopefully I don't damage the packaging, because these are really hard to open up if you want to preserve the packaging like I do. And I'll be right back. Now, on the back they are actually twist tied here. And while I try and get these twist ties undone, let me just point out these of course are not made by Mattel. They are made by the Disney Parks Company, I believe. However, they are basically just Mattel die cuts. They're made in the same scale. They're made compatible. They feel the same. They look like they're from the same company. They're just not made by the same company, but they are two compatible die-cast lines. Unlike the Disney Store line and the regular Cars die-cast line, which are basically completely different because of their sizes. Alright, so Wicket here is out of the packaging. His full name, of course, is Wicket W. Warwick. And what I love is these headlights here, these on-the-roof headlights that make the Ewoks bear-like ears. And guys, this is actually taking a while getting these twist ties undone, so I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so this kind of happened when I was taking Logray out of the package. So of course, just be very, very careful and very delicate if you do get these cars, because their fork may break off. That's kind of odd though, this fork is a completely different color than his. I don't know, it's a bit weird. So let's get started by taking a look at Wicket here. He's just basically a generic old Pitty with brown on his hat thing, supposed to look like an Ewok hood. You can't see his mouth, but you can see what's supposed to resemble a nose. And his cool little spear balancing on one of the forks. And on the side you have some decals that are supposed to look like fur. On the top you have stuff that's supposed to look like stitching, and of course those headlights resembling ears. And this is be very careful with that. And on the back you have more fur details, and on the side you have some more. And there's a base. They are screwed together, unlike Mattel, which uses rivets. But now on to Logray, who again, sadly, mine has the spear broken off. I will try and get it glued though. So yeah, here you could see for the spear, it's a wrench with a spear tied to it, or sorry, spear with a wrench tied to it, and then there's his fork. It actually doesn't really look like it's his fork. Odd. And then you have him, and you can see his actual mouth here. If you look down, sorry, you're having a bit trouble getting to stand up, you can see his mouth there, as well as his eyes, and what's supposed to be a nose. I believe that is actually just some lights resembling a nose. And I have his little hat, almost. Now, in the Star Wars movies, this is made out of an animal skull, so don't know what happened there. And then you have the headlights, once again resembling ears, and some really cool fur designs. Kind of look like wood paneling that some old cars used to have. Some nice designs all over him, and over here you just have a little satchel, a little bag, and there's a base. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.